Welcome to Big Creative, the podcast where we talk about work outside of work like a couple of jerks. Thanks for checking out our first episode. If you're still here, then you're probably our moms. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
We're Big Creative, and we've been in the industry for a minute.
We currently all work together, and we're going to give you an inside look at what we do, what we think, and how we create. My name is Kelly Ward. I am an art director, illustrator, and doodler.
My name is Kristen Kernatz. I'm an art director, and it's my goal to start my own business this year.
I am Andrea Marvel. I am a copywriter who no longer writes copy. I currently work in creative strategy, and I am a retired rock star. And this is Big Creative. We're excited to share it with you. We expect that our future episodes will be
better
conversational than this one. We just wanted to let you know what you're getting yourselves into. But to kick off that conversational tone, one of the funny things to think about when you're a creative and you're not rich but not starving for your art, how does your mom describe what you do for a living? Kelly, I know that you reached out to your mom.
I did.
To get a direct quote. Let me
pull it up
on that.
Let me pull this up. Okay, so shout out Debbie. Hey, Debbie.
Hey, Debbie. This is your second shout out.
And one more. Okay, let's see. Okay, I said, hey, I need some help. Can you describe my job / what do I do? And she sent back art director. I said, yes, but can you describe what I do? And she said, you create digital artwork for a marketing company. Why are you asking me?
That's on brand, I feel like.
I let her know that it was for a topic for our podcast, and she said, oh gosh, was I kind of right though? So
yes, she was. Right. Good job, Debbie. You're totally right.
Beautiful. You nailed it.
Yeah. So I can't wait to hear what your mom say.
Kristen, have you ever heard your mom describe your job to somebody?
I just so happened to text her about it. Guys.
Oh, you did?
Oh, you got it?
I texted my mom today and I said, hi, Mom, if you had to describe my job to someone, what would you say? And she got back to me and she nailed it in 3 words: email marketing specialist.
Boom!
And then she paused and said, did I win a prize?
Yeah, she getting a shout out on the Big Creative podcast.
Second shout out,
baby.
The best prize of all.
Thanks, Mom. Love you.
Wow. She nailed it. And she said specialist. That's legit.
I mean,
my resume.
Moms are known to think their kids are special.
This is my special daughter.
She's the specialist.
It's true though.
I didn't text my mom. We don't talk. I'm just kidding. We talk about other things that have nothing to do with this. No, but I love, because I have a hard time explaining what I do. And so my mom always tells me that when people ask her what I do, she says, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I just don't know what you do.
Oh.
And I think that, and I'm impressed with your moms for knowing. Because they don't, right? Nobody knows what we do. Because we do, for the record, we currently work in email.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't always, and I like the word specialist because it took a little while to learn email, right?
Yeah.
Figure it out. It's different.
For sure.
But nobody knows what that means.
No. But yeah, I can't believe Sharon just nailed it.
I think my mom maybe doesn't get all the details, but she gets it because she was actually in the print industry for a long time.
You're right.
Yes. And it's so funny when I tell her stories. If I have a day like I had a last minute change and I had to update the PDF and then I had to email it 10 minutes late. And then she'll be like, Well, back in my day, we had to take the photo all over again, lay it out, reset all the type, and then we had to give it to the guy who was going to drive it to the client and all
So
this crazy stuff.
No sympathy.
No, she's like, you're fine.
Like, oh, it took you 5 minutes, huh?
Yeah, it's real rough. So I think my mom gets it.
Wait, was your mom a creative?
My mom worked in design, and she worked at a print place that did the sale papers for Dominic's. So like the weekly sale.
FSIs, freestanding inserts.
Right.
I used to make FSIs.
And it was really intense because it changed every week. And if the blueberries froze or whatever, you had to change the whole page. So she's just full of like funny stories of doing that like pre-Photoshop days. Which is pretty interesting. She has all these like machinery and like stuff that I've never heard of before, like working in Quark and things like that. So
You've never heard of?
I've never even opened Quark. I've only heard legends. So yeah, that's maybe where I get it from. So thanks, Mom.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I would have expected your moms to tell people that you're graphic designers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something people understand.
Yeah, for sure. I wonder if that's actually what my mom says.
Maybe episode 2 we should ask our dads. I feel like that's a dad answer.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, but even when you're talking about like when you're a copywriter, like people don't understand what that means at all.
Yeah.
Like it's a weird idea. And then when you do it for email, it's even worse because it's like, oh, you write subject lines.
I definitely feel people like outside the ad industry don't really know or appreciate how much we need copywriters. I can't live without copywriters. You know what I mean? They're integral.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've been a long proponent of art plus copy equals creative. And it's funny, I think in email, at least, and maybe it's in digital generally, you know, that idea gets separated a bit. But the first time I ever heard that was back when I was on agency side. There was an account director who said creative and copy. And I had a junior copywriter who would correct her. And I was like, you know, take it easy on her. She's young. And he's like, no, she needs to learn it now.
Oh,
time, baby.
But it was funny because I'd never heard that happen and I didn't think it was a big deal. And then like now when it happens all around you and you're like, the world is ending.
Yeah.
Copy is creative. I mean, it might be just
be.
because of the copy issue. So now you know who we are and what we're doing here. Next week, we're going to talk about our experiences in the marketing industry in general, and more specifically about our experiences in email. The week after that, we are going to talk about what it means to sell out in order to become big creative and what we can do with our takeaways from being in big creative, which is to give back. So after that episode, we will start something very different. You'll still get the nice conversations or whatever these are. But more importantly, we are going to put our tools to work for people who wouldn't otherwise have access to big creative. We're excited to share that with you.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining us for episode 1. We really appreciate you, and we hope you stay tuned for more.
Check us out on social media. Our handles are linked down below.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.